Okay, this is a very interesting setup. Well, work with what we have, right? Okay. So hello. Um, I'm doing this video. I was doing a reading for my very good friend of mine, and I thought this would be a good video opportunity to tell you about little tips and tricks that you can use to help bring peace into the home. Especially right now, since we are dealing with the COVID-19 virus. It's very prevalent that a lot of arguments, frustrations, fighting, physical or non-physical, can be happening. Um, and a lot of hurtful things, spiteful things, hateful things, very bitter things can be said during this time. And it affects the whole household. So there's obviously an imbalance within the home, especially when there's a lot of anger and whatnot. Um, a lot of other negative emotions. So, what you have to do to balance it out is to bring in the element of water. Water, 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 water. I need some too, but I'm not near any. Really? So, to combat any anger and argument, you need to cool it down. Hence, with the element of water. So, what you can do, I won't list. I'll list some things you could do. Suggestions. Cleanse your home first. Okay, you need a thorough cleansing. Sage, white sage, black sage, purple sage. Very good for getting rid of all that negative shit. Okay? Very good for that. Go from the back of the home to all the way to the front. Go through each room, every corner. Clean your home. Uncleanliness attracts negative spirits. Have you ever looked in someone's messy room? Wonder what's happening going on in their life? Because your life and your room, your environment, is attracting all that shit. So clean up your shit. There's different ways you can cleanse a house. I recommend incense. You want your windows open, you want doors open. Make this part of your house cleaning routine. Burn some incense, get some music flowing. Be Chicanos and any Latin speaking people, we're very loving people, we're very passionate people, and we like music. So, anything like that. Incense. Go from the back of the home to the front. And then you could put in a little bit of a spiritual wash. This one's called Chinese wash, specifically for cleaning the home of any brujeria that's been placed on you, any negativity. But Chinese wash is also kind of considered all-in-one kind of floor wash. So what that means is that you place it for anything. If you want to attract love, money, luck, cleanse your house of negativity. Place this. So, or this is Castile soap. This one's lavender scented, and for any of us witches who know, us brujas and brujos who know what lavender is for, we already know. But if you don't know, lavender instills peace. It helps people to get along better, to love each other more better. Kind of has this little sedation kind of thing, so everyone's very mellow, and you want people, you want that to happen in a household, not too much, but enough to calm down, get everyone calm down on the same page. Other ingredients that it has to it is coconut, For us witches who know what coconut is used for, it's used to cleanse the home, instill peace, that kind of thing. It also has olive oil, organic olive oil, and how that ties in. It's more. It goes back more into how, from what we know it, from the Bible, when in Noah's Ark, and his story, and when God had he told he sent a sign of a bird, the dove, with a branch of the olive plant, and that was a message of peace, along with the rainbow and whatnot. But so that has been a very popular symbol for peace and for healing as well. It goes back more older than the Bible, but that is another ingredient for installing peace within the home. So olive oil, if you can anoint your candles. If you want to burn candles, blue and white. You can include pink in there as well. It's a color of joy and happiness and whatnot. But I would do blue and yellow. I would burn candles in that color. You can anoint it with olive oil, starting a little bit in your fingertips, and rubbing your hands, and then going up from the bottom of the candle, rubbing it upwards towards a clockwise motion, so like that. Counterclockwise would be the opposite if you want to remove something. So what I would do with this, I would pray my intentions, speak let everybody get along, let my house be peaceful once again, calm down any arguments, that kind of thing. Pray over it, and you could use this for a bunch of things. Add a little bit to your mop bucket and use it to mop your entire house. Put it in, dilute it with some water in a water bottle, and it'll be like an all-purpose cleaner for the entire home. So that way the energy spreads out through the home. Okay, you can also put this in your laundry water, with also a cup, some vinegar in the rinse cycle to clean the clothes and to have the spiritual and the fragrance all around the clothes. Okay. You could even wash yourself with this. I have before. It's safe to use. Just dilute it. It gives you a little little chart, little instructions right here. You can read that for yourself when you get it. It also comes unscented, so if you want to be a little bit more incognito, you can use that one too. It's baby unscented. This one's a very popular one, Florida water, because it draws in positive spirits to the home. And the smell of it's really good. This one, the color of it's really pretty, so you could display it as you want to, or you don't have to. As long as you get the scent throughout the home. Scents, psychologically, I don't know if it's either because it's placebo-like, but it triggers something within the mind to help. Oh, that's a very pretty. It gets us to calm down and be like, oh, that's really nice. So you want smells that are clean and very calming, nothing too spicy or too sharp. Okay, so I would do that after saging the home. If you can't burn incense, that's fine. You could do it through sound. And bells in general, rattles. Rattles are good because they shake things up. Shake things up within the home. So it shakes up any stagnant energy. It shakes it all up. So this one is the Tibetan singing bowl. And you'll see why this works. Everyone's arguing. that way. Imagine a home that was just arguing, and then you play this. How can you not have that stop anything in a household? Especially if you're the one who's noticing all of it, and then you're like, okay, people, shut up. I'm playing this. And with the sound it makes, how can you not be quiet? It's so hypnotizing, the sound. These can run a little expensive. This one was $35 if I remembered, but I had to get it. It was the only one that had kind of worked in my hand too. So different Tibetan singing bowls will have different. They'll work differently with everybody. You have to work which one works for you the best. Some are made with silicone quartz crystal or silica or something like that. Some kind of crystal they're usually made out of. And then the other ones are like copper, or this one's brass. And so that one works really good to help bring in tranquility. I mean, that sound, how can you not? So I would definitely suggest too, because you want to bring that kind of beauty, that peacefulness within the home constantly. So I recommend crystals. I'm very big into crystals right now at the moment, but here is a cluster of amethyst. Clusters are very good because they have different crystals growing on the same bed. This is like what you call like the matrix of a crystal, because it rests on the same bed of rock. So this would be considered the matrix, and these are the clusters. And since they point out in different directions, they're going to help disperse your qualities of peace, tranquility, gets rid of anxiety, filters out negative energy as well. Also increases serenity, because it is so pretty to look at. People are going to get more calmed down in the household. Now, other stones, aquamarine, to help balance out the emotions, especially good for people who are water signs under Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. This one is par excellence of a peaceful stone. It's rose quartz, because it brings in love and joy and happiness and all that good shit. Alright, here is lapis lazuli. Any stone, I'm gonna say in general, in blue or green, pink as well. More of the blue and the greens are gonna help to bring in peace. Purples as well, including this one is I wasn't going to include this one, but I might as well, because it is good to have. This one is purple fluorite, and this acts like as a filter to filter out any negative emotions, so that positive ones may be flowed in, filtered through. So anyway, lapis lazuli is good for understanding one another in a household. Whoever lives in the household, this gets you to understand more of each other. This also helps with communication problems that reside within the throat chakra, and the throat chakra in the chakra belief system is believed to it's with communication. So if there's any blockages, you might have some throat problems. There's other things like you're not comprehending things, because this all has to do with communication. So if you feel like you can't speak too honestly because you don't want to hurt somebody, this helps you speak up from a higher truth, which I'm also going to pair with another stone too to help along with it, because sometimes we're a little too honest, it could come out the wrong way. But this stone helps with you to understand whoever's living in the house, in the same household. So going with the next one that ties in with that is called Aqua Aura Quartz. I believe I have the name a little bit wrong, but it's Aqua Aura or something like that. So this one is like a very pale blue on the surface. Like it has like a very light tinted coating on this stone, and that stone is good for communicating without sounding too hurtful to one another. Because sometimes we're in the heat of battle, we could say the wrong things that are not meant to be intent, and before you know it, your words can't be taken back. So I'm going to recommend that stone. I'm also going to recommend rutilated quartz. I have this on my ancestor altar, and that helps to help free flowing positive energy flow out throughout the whole house. And quartz, as you know, or if you don't know, is an amplifier of anything that you surround it in, any kind of quartz. And this includes to amethyst and rose quartz are part of the quartz family. And yeah, so those are some stones I could recommend. If you like cooking, cook a lot of more, maybe cook sweets, maybe cook some cookies or make a cake or a pie. Anything in the house, if you're into cooking, make something sweet smelling inside of the pan, because that will help too. So pancakes, get some pancakes and put them syrup on. Make syrup. Make your own syrup out of simple water and sugar kind of thing. Maybe make something in the crock pot. If it's sweet smelling tea or Jamaica is another popular one. Maybe not so much of the Jamaica. I'll take that back because that's a red drink. But if it's a sweet, usually Jamaica is served sweet because it has sugar. If I can make that horchata, we'll make horchata. Horchata's a good one. As long as there's some kind of sweet smelling scent and fresh, that will attract a lot of peacefulness within the home. Candles, I already explained candles. Spirits, okay. Our Lady of Guadalupe. Mother of all peace and mother of all life. Our Lady of Guadalupe. If you are like me and you are a Santisima Muerte devotee, you could, La Niña Blanca. La Niña Blanca is par excellence of anything all-purpose, but she is particularly patronage of the home to bring peace and to cleanse it and protect it. So definitely if you are a devotee of Santisima Muerte, or you're just a beginner trying to start out with her and you want to bring peace and tranquility to the home while you are cleansing it, La Niña Blanca, I would say something like, with your power of your scythe, cut and remove any negativity that has been in my home, any arguments, remove all that negative, help with the arguing, put it to an end, clear out our anger, clear out our issues that we have with each other, and make a new path so peace and tranquility and love can come into my home, and protect that home with the power of your mantle over our home, so that none of those negative energies shall come back to hit us, or any of those hurts, anything that we've had said to each other in the past. Protect our home from bringing that back past into our current situation. Name it like that. So that's something you can do. Offer her some white candles with siete machos, and maybe like a little spritz of this. Coconut. You can offer her some coconut. Maybe make a bath solution out of coconut and sea salt and uh, maybe a little bit of this. La Nina Blanca, she likes fresh, clean smelling, sweet scents, fragrances. So that's something. If you want to do aromatherapy, that's another good. Like this, these are kind of like aromatherapy if you think about it, but you're placing it in the household. But if you want to burn essential oils within a home, lavender, rose. Uh, I would do maybe frankincense and myrrh if you could find if you include those oils in there. You could do vanilla. Cinnamon, I would be a little cautious. Just use a very tiny bit because it is a little bit more leaning on the fire element. That's Mars energy right there. So, and we don't want Mars energy in peaceful work kind of things. Jasmine is a very good one. Sandalwood. You could do cedar. Cedar's a little bit more clearing, so you could do that one too. Peppermint's really good. Helps with communication as well. So if you guys are not talking, that will kind of help you guys communicate with each other. And it's fresh and it's clean. Mint, any kind of mint. Basil's really good, especially if you've been having problems with money and financial stuff. It brings out abundance, right? It includes some basil, sweet basil, any kind of basil will work basically. Roses, white, pink, and red would work really well. When I think of peace, I think more like with white roses, but you can use any kind of colored rose. If you know your colors, then it kind of corresponds with the properties of that particular rose. But if that's all you could get, that's all you could get. White carnations help. White carnations, good for peace. Lavender, as I said. And any other spirits I can think of? You could do the Virgin Mary in her white and her blue form of imagery that you normally see within popular Catholicism. Other than that, that's all I can really think of. A selenite tower would be really helpful in the house because this is an amplifier. And it relaxes and calms you down too. Smoky quartz would be another good one. Like the fluorite, it helps to clear out any negative energy while attracting positive energy. I would work with maybe a double terminated crystal, here it is. This is what I mean by double terminated. It has 2 points on each end. So since this one's darker, I like to use this to absorb any negative energy, and then this one used to be positive. So if I'm attracting it towards me, I'm going to obviously use the clear part pointing towards me, while the other one kind of acts like as a shield or like a needle. It first comes in contact with the outside world, so this is what I want it to do when any kind of energy hits towards me. If it's bad, it's absorbed right here, and it's transferred and filtered clear, so I get the benefits of positive energy. So this one says Tibetan smoking quartz, but clear quartz crystal can do just as well. If it has an inclusion, which is that little black spot right there, that only makes the stone more powerful. So I hope that helped you out. Hope that helped out. And if you have any questions, you can always message me. If you need a tarot card reading, just go ahead and find me on Facebook under Anthony_Casillas at whitemail.com, or just type in Anthony Casillas, Casillas. And you can message me, you can private message me to get a reading on camera to camera. And I also do other spiritual services. If you need some trabajos or hechizos or spells done, message me and I'll look into it with the reading, and then we could go from there. I also sell some jewelry. I'll get more of these in, get some stock, and I'll let you guys know. But this one's black obsidian, and this one is amethyst. I have others more, but yes, message me, add me, follow me. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe if you like to know more or like to see more. Take care, be kind. Take care, be safe, be kind toward yourself, and be kind towards each other.